Welcome to Review Detective, guys. For those that are new to the channel, we test out various products and share with you our average user's point of view, which hopefully helps you make a more educated purchase. Now in today's video, I'll do a full review of the Braava Jet M6 mopping robot. I'll go over its different features, what makes it stand out, what limitation it has, and ultimately if it's worth buying. As a full disclaimer, the guys at Irobot sent over the Braava Jet for free, but as always, I'll be completely transparent about my experience and how I really feel about this product. Now when opening the box, you'll find everything needed to get started. There are a couple of cleaning pads, which I'll get into more detail shortly. There's the Braava mopping robot itself, a charging station, and a handy drip tray which catches excess water. After the initial setup is done, it takes 3 steps for the robot to start cleaning. First, attach a wet mopping pad or a dry sweeping pad to the Braava Jet. There are plastic rails at the bottom which guide the pad in and locks it in place. The interesting thing is that the robot will recognize which pad is being used and start the appropriate cleaning mode. In step 2, you remove the water tank from inside the Braava Jet, fill it with water or add some of the included hardwood cleaning solution before filling up the tank, and place it back into the robot, making sure to press down until it clicks in place and close the cover. All that remains is to press the clean button app from the robot itself or from inside the Irobot app, which I'll get into more detail shortly. When the robot started cleaning, the first thing that surprised me was just how quiet it is. In fact, at about 45 to 50 decibels, you sometimes forget it's even mopping at all. I also like the shape and size of the Braava Jet robot. In fact, at only 3.5 inches in height, it's able to easily go under furniture and clean those hard to reach areas, and the square shape makes it ideal for cleaning inside corners. Talking about cleaning, there are 3 modes accessible from inside the app, varying from standard, deep, and extended coverage. In there, you'll be able to adjust the jet spray amount, which if you're using a wet pad will spray more or less water when mopping. Now, even though the water tank seems small, it's definitely enough for a small to medium sized apartment. The battery will also last for the whole length of the job, but if you have a large house, the robot will recharge if needed and resume work on its own. When it finishes mopping, the robot returns to its home base, and you can then grab it by the top handle to easily discard the used pad by pressing the release button. Additionally, after a couple of cleaning passes, the robot will generate a smart map, which, much like the Roomba vacuum, will let you label rooms, set dividers, and even keep out zones. From there, you'll be able to tell the Braava Jet exactly which rooms you want mopped and schedule the day and time at which it should start. Now, if you already own a Roomba i7 or S9 model vacuum, you can link it to the Braava Jet robot so that when the Roomba finishes vacuuming, the Braava will start mopping. Here, I was disappointed to see that the smart map from the Roomba vacuum is not accessible by the Braava Jet, which means it'll have to relearn your floor plan. This brings me to other disappointments I had while using the Braava Jet M6. First, the whole mopping process is somewhat slow, which means it's just much faster to manually mop yourself. There is also no sensor telling you if the pad is too dirty and needs to be changed, and if you have multiple rugs around the house, it will not go over them to reach other rooms. This in fact is its biggest disadvantage, since the robot will not be able to cross over obstacles of 3mm, which is only 0.11 of an inch. So if you have room-to-room dividers, you'll have to manually move the robot from one room to another, which defeats the whole benefit of having a Braava Jet in the first place. With that said, at $500, it's hard for me to recommend the Braava Jet M6. It has some amazing features, it's well built, it works with Alexa and Google Voice Assistant, but ultimately it has some major drawbacks which will make it useless for a lot of users. Now, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you next Friday. Until then, Review Detective out.